长恨歌，白居易。The everlasting regret。汉皇重色思倾国，御宇多年求不得。杨家有女初长成，养在深闺人未识。天生丽质难自弃，一朝选在君王侧。回眸一笑百媚生，六宫粉黛无颜色。春寒赐浴华清池，温泉水滑洗凝脂。侍儿扶起娇无力，始是新承恩泽时。云鬓花颜金步摇，芙蓉帐暖度春宵。春宵苦短日高起，从此君王不早朝。承欢侍宴无闲暇，春从春游夜专夜。后宫佳丽3000人，3000宠爱在一身。金屋妆成娇侍夜，玉楼宴罢醉和春。姊妹弟兄皆列土，可怜光彩生门户。遂令天下父母心，不重生男重生女。离宫高处入青云，仙乐风飘处处闻。缓歌慢舞凝丝竹，近日君王看不足。渔阳鼙鼓动地来，惊破霓裳羽衣曲。九重城阙烟尘生，千乘万骑西南行。翠华遥遥行复止，西出都门100余里。六军不发无奈何，宛转蛾眉马前死。花钿委地无人收，翠桥金阙玉搔头。君王掩面救不得，回看血泪相或流。黄埃散漫风萧索，云栈萦纡登剑阁。峨眉山下少人行，旌旗无光日色薄。蜀江水碧蜀山青，圣主朝朝暮暮情。行宫见月伤心色，夜雨闻铃肠断声。天旋地转回龙驭，到此踌躇不能去。马嵬坡下泥土中，不见玉颜空死处。君臣相顾尽沾衣，东望都门信马归。归来池苑皆依旧，太液芙蓉未央柳。芙蓉如面柳如眉，对此如何不泪垂。春风桃李花开日，秋雨梧桐叶落时。西宫南内多秋草，落叶满阶红不扫。梨园子弟白发新，椒房阿健青娥老。西殿萤飞思悄然，孤灯挑尽未成眠。迟迟钟鼓初长夜，耿耿星河欲曙天。鸳鸯瓦冷霜华重，翡翠清寒谁与共？悠悠生死别经年，魂魄不曾来入梦。临穷道士洪都客，能以京城治魂魄。未感君王辗转思，遂教方士殷勤觅。排空玉气奔如电，升天入地求之遍。 上穷碧落下黄泉，两处茫茫皆不见。忽闻海上有仙山，山在虚无缥缈间。楼阁玲珑五云起，其中绰约多仙子。中有一人字太真，雪肤花貌参差是。金阙西厢叩玉钟，转教小玉报双成。闻道汉家天子使，九华帐里梦魂惊。揽衣推枕起徘徊，珠箔银屏迤逦开。云髻半偏新睡觉，花冠不整下堂来。风吹仙袂飘摇举，犹似霓裳羽衣舞。玉容寂寞泪阑干，梨花一枝春带雨。含情凝地谢君王，一别音容两渺茫。朝阳殿里恩爱绝，蓬莱宫中日月长。回头下望人寰处，不见长安见尘雾。唯将旧物表深情，钿合金钗即将去。钗留一股合一扇，钗擘黄金何分店。但教心似金殿间，天上人间会相见。临别殷勤重寄词，词中有事两心知。7月7日长生殿，夜半无人私语时。在天愿作比翼鸟，在地愿为连理枝。天长地久有时尽，此恨绵绵无绝期。
The beauty-loving monarch longed year after year to find a beautiful lady without a peer, a maiden of the Yings to womanhood just grown, in inner chambers bred to the world was unknown. Endowed with natural beauty too hard to hide, she was chosen one day to be the monarch's bride. Turning her head, she smiled so sweet and full of grace, that she outshone in 6 palaces the fairest face. She bathed in glassy water of warm fountain pool, which laved and smoothed her creamy skin when spring was cool. Without her maid's support, she was too tired to move, and this was when she first received the monarch's love. Flower-like face and cloud-like hair, golden head-dressed, in lotus-adorned curtain, she spent the night blessed. She slept till the sun rose high, for the blessed night was short. From then on, the monarch held no longer morning court. In revels as in feasts, she shared her lord's delight, his companion on trips, and his mistress at night. In her palace dwelt 3,000 ladies fair. On her alone was lavished royal love and care. Her beauty served the night when dressed up in golden bower. She was drunk with wine and spring at banquet in Jade Tower. Her sisters and brothers all received rank and fief, and honors showered on her household to the grief of fathers and mothers who would rather give birth to a fair maiden than to any son on earth. The lofty palace towered high into the cloud. With divine music borne on the breeze, the air was loud. Seeing slow dance and hearing fluted or stringed songs, the emperor was never tired the whole day long. But rebels beat their war drums, making the earth quake, and song a rainbow skirt and coat of feathers break. A cloud of dust was raised o'er city walls ninefold. Thousands of chariots and horsemen southwestward rolled. Imperial flags moved slowly now and halted then, and 30 miles from Western Gate, they stopped again. 6 armies, what could be done, would not march with speed, unless fair Lady Yang be killed before the steed. None would pick up her hairpin, fallen on the ground, nor golden bird, nor comb with which her head was crowned. The monarch could not save her, and hid his face in fear. Turning his head, he saw her blood mixed with his tear. The yellow dust widespread, the wind blew desolate. A serpentine plank path led to cloud-capped sword gate. Below the eyebrows mountains, wayfarers were few. In fading sunlight, royal standards lost their hue. On western water blue and western mountains green, the monarch's heart was daily gnawed by sorrow keen. The moon viewed from his tent shed a soul-searing light. The bells heard in night rain made a heart-rending sound. Suddenly turned the tide, returning from his flight. The monarch could not tear himself away from the ground. Where mid the clouds, beneath the slope, he couldn't forget the fair-faced Lady Yang, who was unfairly slain. He looked at his courtiers. With tears, his robe was wet. They rode east to the capital, but with loose rein. Come back, he found her pond and garden in old place, with lotus in the lake and willows by the hall. Willow leaves like her brows, and lotus like her face. At the sight of all these, how could his tears not fall? Or when in vernal breeze were peach and plum full blown, or when in autumn rain parasol leaves were shed. In western as in southern court was grass overgrown, with fallen leaves unswept, the marble steps turned red. Actors, although still young, began to have hair gray. Eunuchs and waiting maids looked old in palace deep. Fireflies flitting the hall, mutely he pinned away. The lonely lampwick burned out, still he could not sleep. Slowly beat drums and rang bells, night began to grow long. Bright shone the starry stream, daybreak seemed to come late. The lovebird tiles grew chilly, with hoar frost so strong. His kingfisher quilt was cold, not shared by a mate. One long, long year the dead with the living was parted. Her soul came not in dreams to see the broken-hearted. A Taoist sorcerer came to the palace door, skilled to summon the spirits from the other shore. Moved by the monarch's yearning for the departed fair, he was ordered to seek for her everywhere. Borne on the air, like flash of lightning he flew. In heaven and on earth, he searched through and through. Up to the azure vault and down to deepest place, nor above nor below could he e'er find her trace. He learned that on the sea were fairy mountains proud, which now appeared, now disappeared amid the cloud. Of rainbow colors were rose magnificent bowers, and dwelt so many fairies as graceful as flowers. Among them was a queen, whose name was ever true. Her snow-white skin and sweet face might afford a clue. Knocking at western gate of palace hall, he bade the fair porter to inform the queen's waiting maid. When she heard that there came the monarch's embassy, the queen was startled out of dreams in her canopy. Pushing aside the pillow, she rose and got dressed, passing through silver screen and pearl shade to meet the guest. Her cloud-like hair awry, not full awake at all, her flowery cap slanted, she came into the hall. The wind blew up her fairy sleeves and made them float, as if she danced still, rainbow skirt and feathered coat. Her jade-white face crisscrossed with tears in lonely world, like a spray of pear blossoms in spring rain impearled. She bade him thank her lord, lovesick and broken-hearted. They knew nothing of each other after they parted. Love and happiness long ended within palace walls. Days and nights appeared long in the fairyland halls. Turning her head, and fixing on the earth her gaze, she found no capital 'mid clouds of dust and haze. To show her love was deep, she took out keepsakes old, for him to carry back, hairpin and case of gold. Keeping one side of the case and one wing of the pin, she sent to her lord the other half of the twin. If our two hearts as firm as the gold should remain, in heaven or on earth, sometime we'll meet again. At parting, she confided to the messenger a secret vow known only to her lord and her. On 7th day of 7th moon, when none was near, at midnight in long, long life hall, he whispered in her ear, on high we'd be two birds flying wing to wing, on earth two trees with branches twin from spring to spring. The boundless sky and endless earth may pass away, but this vow unfulfilled will be regretted for aye.